Hello everyone, let's do a melodic minor scale choices summary. So we would do it over the chord progression of All of Me. So this is section A from All of Me. You might want to take a look first. So C major, E7, A7, D minor 7, E7, A minor 7, D7, D minor 7, G7. So if you haven't noticed yet, did you discover that all the melodic minor modes that we talked about are actually used for dominant 7 chords most of the time? Right? Most of the time. Except there was one case for minor 7 flat 5 chord. So that's what I'm gonna focus here. We will focus on mostly the dominant 7 chords, and for the rest, I will talk about them as well. So let's take a look. Overall, it's in C major. So this is one chord. When you encounter a dominant 7 chord, all I really care about is whether it is resolving or non-resolving. So that's the only thing I really want to know. So E going up to A, that's it. It's resolving. So resolving, put an R there, okay? And then A7 to D minor, resolving. D minor, so that looks like it's a arrival chord. We are taking a, arriving at a stable point in this song. So E7, resolving to because it goes up to A minor, and then another stable arrival chord here. D7 going into D minor, so this is non-resolving. All right, non-resolving. And D minor 7, G7. G7 is resolving because the next chord is a C major. All right. Cool. Let's come back up here. C major. So let's talk a little bit about it anyway. So you can probably use C major scale. And if you're careful with the Lydian mode, Lydian would also be okay. C Lydian scale, especially if you have a really long, chord in C major. Okay, so when you have a chord very long, say a bar or even 2 bars, then you can actually alter the sound a little bit by playing C Lydian. That would be a little off. So you got to be careful about your note choices here. Okay, but let's focus on the dominant 7 chords. It is a resolving dominant 7 chord, so we know we can use E, alter scale. We can also use D. Okay, remember, go down a step, play Locrian natural 2. Right? And that's it. Okay, so we're just dealing with melodic minor scale choices. Moving on, A7. Basically, it's the same situation. It's non-resolving. It's resolving, so A, altered scale. Go down a whole step. You can play G, Locrian, natural 2. Okay, D minor, that's not our focus here, but you can play D minor. D harmonic minor, actually. And D natural minor should do fine, all right, but I'm going to put down D harmonic minor here. Another dominant 7 chord, all right, so E7 going into A minor. So that's the exact same situation. So that's E altered. And D Locrian natural 2, all right. A minor 7, another rival chord, so A harmonic minor should do fine. Actually, natural minor should be okay too. Okay. Okay, D7 chord going into D minor, so definitely non-resolving. So this is a Lydian dominant sound. So D, Lydian dominant, or the short form D Lydian flat 7. That's the same thing. Lydian dominant, Lydian flat 7. They are the same. And remember, you can also go up a third, D, E, F sharp then, and play Locrian natural 2. You forget why we need the Locrian natural 2 scale over here instead of just, sticking to a Lydian flat 7 scale every time. It's because we want some variety in our soloing. We want more tools. So if you have 2 choices, it's definitely better than 1, right? It's really good for scale run because, again, Locrian natural 2 is actually just a natural minor with a flat 5, right? All right, D minor 2 chord. So in this case, we're going back to C major 7, and D Dorian would be better, I guess. So it's the 2 of C major, so D Dorian would be more appropriate here. going into G7. So resolving because it goes to C major 7. So same thing here, G altered, F, low Korean Natro 2. All right. Great, that's it. Let me zoom out for you and see if we can get everything. All right, and that's all of me. Some scale choices using melodic minor modes. All right, cool. All right, then one more video to go about melodic minor scale choices. See you there.